One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What's up guys, PoliticsGaming here, and today I am going to be doing something new. I haven't done something new in at least a while, and that is going to be Kerbal Space Program. Kerbal Space Program is basically a game where you manage your own space program using these little ragdolls that usually end up dying in the end. RIP. And it is honestly one of my favorite games, and I really do want to share this with y'all. And I did hold a vote on if I should start a KSP series, and I think overwhelmingly last time I checked it was like 70 to 30. Everyone said no. And I was kind of disappointed in that, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and make a video just to kind of, make a example and see what y'all think. That's weird. Oh, that's not even there. PoliticsGaming. And let's go ahead and set a flag. We're going to go ahead and do this. Maybe I can change it if you guys want me to send that to the Discord to say like, hey, PoliticsGaming, set this as your KSP flag. And let's go ahead and start. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and overwrite that because that's just a little thing that I did to test out. Basically what we're going to do today is we are going to launch a satellite. This is... I'm not going to create a my own yet. I'm basically going to load this up. Again, this is kind of like an example. I want to use this and show you guys like what you can do in this game. This is going to be a plane that we are going to take up and launch a satellite. We are on the runway. We are going to be launching in just a minute. And again, this is basically how this game goes, and you can create your own stuff, and you can do stuff like this, and this is what I'm going to be showing y'all. And we are going to launch in 3, 2, 1, and let go of that brake. I'm going to go ahead and put on the SAS. And this is all robotics, by the way, so no Kerbals are going to be hurt if we end up blowing up in midair. And just some information on this game, honestly. This game is created by Squad. You see that monolith over there? You'll know what a monolith is if you've seen 2001 Space Odyssey. And this is the planet Kerbal. I have several mods installed, and that is why you see the cities over there. They're not in the default game. You see the mountains of Kerbal. You know, I'm gonna zoom out real quick. This is what Kerbal looks like. These clouds are not in the default game. Again, this is just mods that I'm using. We're gonna climb even higher. Alright, we're gonna continue flying, and that is the Mun, or Moon. Okay, I think it's Mun, actually. That is the Mun over there. And, that, if you guys want, this is all up to y'all. I'm gonna hold another vote on this video to see if you guys would be interested in this game. And we are going to be climbing as high as we can. I think the highest I got last time was about like 13 kilometers. And this game is actually what actually got me to start understanding the metric system. So I do like to use meters per second sometimes, and meters and kilometers and stuff like that. I don't have it set on Power and Revolution actually, but Yeah. We are actually getting ready to launch. We're going to see how much higher we are going to be able to get. It seems 13 kilometers may be the ceiling that this plane is going to be able to get at. And, that is whenever I think we're going to go ahead and hit 13 kilometers, and we are going to launch this rocket. Okay, 7, 8, 9. No, we are about... Okay, we're gonna launch. We're gonna launch in 3, 2, 1, launch. 3, 2, 1, mark. Going to pull up. We're going... Pull up, pull up, pull up. And we see the rocket right there. We're going to go back. I think we're going to go ahead and let that plane disappear. And first stage is out. Second stage, we are continuing to climb. Apoapsis is 59, 60 kilometers. We are continuing to go up. We're hurtling through the atmosphere. We are going to continue climbing for just a little bit longer. We're going to go ahead and 100 kilometers. We're going to go ahead and stop. And we are on the edge of space. You see this atmosphere meter. We are just getting out of the atmosphere. We're going to go ahead and undeploy our fairings in just a moment. Once we hit 60 kilometers, alright, we're going to go ahead and disable or unhook our fairings. 3, 2, and there goes our fairings. And this reveals our satellite that we have inside of it. We're going to deploy the solar panels that we have on it and do a little rotation. And we're going to extend that antenna that we have on it. There we go. We're going to go ahead and line up for our prograde marker for whenever we hit that 100 kilometer mark. We have no RCS on this. RCS is basically what helps you move around in space instead of hanging on for the reaction wheels. We are almost at 100 kilometers. We are going to fast forward there. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to fire up our engine at 20 seconds before we hit mark. And we are hopefully going to get into an orbit. Once we do, we're going to go ahead and get into a stable orbit and do several orbits, and then we're going to go ahead and deorbit. Okay, we have burnout on that engine. We're going to go ahead and separate. We're going to fire up the second engine and keep going. This is an ion engine. Not that efficient, but it actually eats up fuel very, very slowly, so it's very, very fuel efficient. It gives very, very little thrust. See, we are slowly starting to get into orbit, but it looks like we are going to be able to get into that orbit no matter. That's Kerbal under us. You see the mountains, you see the clouds. This is all at a 100 kilometer orbit. And we are almost about to get into orbit. Just about. We're passing our apoapsis, which apoapsis is the highest, highest altitude of your orbit, or from whatever body you're away from. And we have orbit, not a stable one. If we just cut it off right now, then we would just re-enter the atmosphere. And we will go ahead and wait for this to hit 100,000 meters. Hopefully we can get it circularized. We have basically a very, very good inclination on our orbit. Nearly just about on that equator. I think it's equatorial plane or orbital plane. And we're about to cut off. There we go. 101,000, 102,000. Basically a very, very nearly circular orbit. And we're going to go ahead and set that camera back. And here we go. We are in a stable orbit. And we're going to go ahead and fast forward. We're going to go ahead and go around the planet. We're going to deploy these next solar arrays. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the light side of the planet. There's the moon. And there's another moon that Kerbal has. Kerbal is the planet that the little Kerbal to live on. Minmus. I'm trying to find Minmus. Minmus, you are right there. Well, we'll probably see Minmus on our next pass. But yeah, this is honestly, I have hundreds of hours, literally. I have like nearly 400 hours logged on this game. And if you guys would like to see something like this in a series of me visiting other planets, let me know, and I'll go ahead and put another poll on here, and I really hope you guys vote in favor of it, because it's just it's something that I really like, and I really love space, and I really love games like this where you can like create stuff and stuff like that, and it's just honestly something that I enjoy, and I really hope that you guys would like to see more of this. And with no more further ado, we are going to make one more orbital pass, and then we're going to go ahead and deorbit this satellite so you can all watch it burn up in the atmosphere. Maybe next time we can go ahead and kill some Kerbals too, because of like Challenger. So we are going to go ahead, since we're on the dark side, we're going to go ahead and deorbit this. We're going to go ahead and put this at about like 40 kilometers. I think that would be a good altitude. And so because the barrier is about 70 kilometers, just about right here, and the atmosphere would basically just start like dragging us, and it would just start slowing us down, and then catch us. 10. That'll be a good altitude, and we will burn up in the atmosphere, and that will be the end of this video. So you see Kerbal getting closer. The music just stopped, meaning that we are entering the atmosphere. We have mountains coming over the horizon. What is that? The crater? Yeah, that is the crater. Hopefully we don't land in an ocean. We actually just land on some terrain. See the air, the atmosphere of Kerbal is starting to slow us down. Not really slow us down, because we're actually we are slowing down. Never mind. We are heading at about 2 kilometers a second. We have heat starting to pick up, and our satellite's starting to burn up. You don't see any atmospheric effects. I just turned off the SAS. Okay, now we're starting to light on fire. And the speed at which the satellite is entering the atmosphere is so fast that it's lighting on fire and igniting the air around it. So I turned off the SAS to just kind of let it go in, and just do this a little faster, and see the mountains passing by. Again, we're going at about 2 kilometers a second, going extremely fast. And we see things burning up. That thing's actually about to blow up. Hopefully. Nope, never mind. These solar panels are actually holding on a bit tighter than I actually thought they would. We have the Kerbal Desert coming up upon us. These solar panels are still holding on, Jesus Christ. And we are starting to penetrate into the atmosphere of Kerbal. We are actually set to crash into Kerbal. This is about thousands of dollars worth of Kerbal currency, whatever they use. Wonder what the inflation rate is on that. And basically putting it to waste just so I can make a point. Say, we can launch a satellite just like you. And the Kerbal race was on. Space race. Ah. Politics. Gaming. Ah! That was stupid. And solar pan. There they go, finally. And this kind of looks like a caterpillar that it kind of reminds me of a dragonfly, honestly. I just caught that. Oh yeah, just as we're entering the atmosphere, and I didn't play with these. We have these little instruments that we can do to take measurements from whatever body we're on. We can even do it like whenever we're like orbiting a body or something like that. And I think that satellite is broken. Yeah. Oh wait, they can actually break. Looks like we're actually gonna crash into a mountain. Ooh, I wonder what that's called. I'm gonna call it ground. Aha! Hello, ground. If you know what that's from, then you're a great person, and you are one of my favorite people. And oh shit. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Well guys, if you like this, and if you would like to see more Kerbal Space Program, go ahead and let me know. And again, I am, this is honestly one of my favorite games, and I truly do hope that you guys, want to see more, because, I would definitely enjoy making this. And, I don't want to be boring. I don't want to continue to make the same content, especially with the United States series that I have going on right now, which I'm having a lot of fun with. But honestly, if you like this, go ahead and leave a like. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video, either it be the United States or even a series off of a Kerbal Space Program. And see y'all later.